Manchester United once again is caught in an unending transfer saga, trying to convince a player who doesn't seem very interested in playing for them to come and play for them. And this begs the question that are things really going to change at Man United, or is all just talks and nothing more? And this player in question is Barcelona's Frenkie de Jong, who has been on Man United's radar since 2 or 3 weeks ago, and all indications that is coming out from the player's camp and the player himself is saying that he is not very interested in that move and all of that. But there's another situation too, where Barcelona right now is caught up in a very serious financial crisis, in which they will have to sell some of their assets in order to offset their massive debt, to create a room, a breathing space and a surviving room for them. And some of those assets are the players they currently have. And if you look at the squad they have right now, I think only Frenkie de Jong is the one that could possibly fetch them the most money on the market. Players, young prospects like Pedri, Gavi, them all are seen as the future of the football club, Ansu Fati. So they wouldn't sell these guys. They want to build something with these guys. But De Jong is a good player, but he has been in and out of their team, and right now he will be able to fetch them good money on the market. And then also, if you consider the wages that he's on, if they're able to move him on, then that could create a room for them to be able to register about 2 or 3 players, because the guy is on massive wages there and all of that. So these are the economics at play, and Man United is hoping that they could capitalize on this economics and get this player. And then also the new manager in Ten Hag is also someone who is said to be very keen on getting this player to help him start his Man United project, because it has been reported that he wants greater control of the ball in midfield, and we all know that has been one of the biggest weaknesses of this current Man United side. All our midfielders are crap at ball retention, and De Jong is someone who can come into the team and improve us a lot in that area. So this has really brought about some divided opinions in the fan base. Some are complaining and saying, if the guy is not interested in playing for us, he's not the only good midfielder who can help us retain the ball. Move on and let's try and get other options that are likely to come here. People have said they don't want to see a repeat of the Di Maria situation here and all of that. So this has really generated a lot of conversation on social media, and the fan base has been talking about this. So please get into the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this issue as we go on and all of that. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Smash a like on the video and let's do this. So today, once again, De Jong has granted an interview today, and he has really said some things that hasn't gone down well with a lot of the Man United fan base. And he has simply just reiterated the information that has been coming from his camp. He was asked about the rumors linking him to Man United and all of that, and he said yes, he has seen it, he's read it in the papers and in the news, but the people who are in charge of Barcelona really haven't communicated anything to him yet. So in his opinion, there has not been any agreement or anything like that, because if there had been any agreement, he would have been told. But left unto him, he would prefer to be at Barcelona, because Barcelona has been his childhood dream and all of that. And this has really led to a lot of Man United fans saying, then this guy is not really keen on coming to play for us. So why waste time and all of the effort trying to get him, and in the end, even if he comes, he might not even be committed, or we will waste all of this time and then we wouldn't even get him, and then other targets too would have slipped through our hands. So this has been the conversation around the Frenkie de Jong saga, and my worry is that, are we going to really waste all of this time chasing someone who doesn't want to play for us? And this has been what we've been doing all these years, and this season we are set to be restructuring. We are going to be doing things differently. How different will things be if you spend all the time trying to convince Frenkie de Jong to come and play for us. No matter how keen Erik Ten Hag is about getting him, they really need to move fast. And if he's not going to come, they should move on and look at other options. He's a good player, no doubt about that, but he's going to cost us a lot of money, and then it's not worth it spending all that money on a player who will come here and not really be committed. You understand? Some also have argued that we need to give the guy time, and this is all going to be a move that is going to be forced on him. He's not the one willing to leave. It is the club situation that is going to force him out of the football club. And right now, as we stand, next season United can't offer him Champions League football, and it's normal for him to say Barcelona is his dream club. Everybody has a dream, and if Barcelona was his childhood dream, he reiterating that doesn't mean any disrespect. Rashford could equally grant an interview and say United is his dream club and all of that, but it doesn't mean Rashford will not leave United. When United wants him gone, he will go and continue his career somewhere else. So that has been the argument from some other fans too. They're saying we should just hold our take a chill pill and give the guy some time. If the two clubs are really if the two clubs are really able to reach an agreement, then he will have no choice than to move on, because Barcelona's situation is really dire, and they are going to need to find a solution within this week, or else they are going to be in serious trouble. They have various players, free agent players lined up that they want to register, but because of the wage bill they have and the depth they are carrying, they have to create room in their current squad to be able to fit the likes of Frenkie them in. You understand? Even Lewandowski is waiting for them to reach an agreement with Bayern Munich so that he will sign for Barcelona. So all of these things can't happen without Barcelona selling some of some of their valuable players, and one of them is Frenkie de Jong. And let's see, it is reported that Barcelona's management will hold a meeting today to finally reach a decision on de Jong to try and use him to salvage the situation. So if that is really the case, then they will have to communicate their decision to de Jong in one of these days, and then from there, if a deal is agreed, then you can the transfer will then materialize. You understand? Yes. And he was also asked about whether Ten Hag have called him or not, and he said he wouldn't tell the journalists that, and he's not going to tell them just because it is Ten Hag or Manchester United. He wouldn't have told them that if it was any other manager or any other football club. What he has discussed with Ten Hag, or whether Ten Hag has called him or not, is between him and Ten Hag, and he's not going to say that to the world. You understand? So there seems really to be some substance in this story, but it is obvious that if the guy is going to move, it is going to be against his will, and Barcelona are going to need the money, and let's hope and see whether we can capitalize and be able to get him motivated well enough to come in and be committed to us, because we can't afford to bring in unhappy players again, and then our new way of doing things wouldn't have been any better than the previous one. We understand, and we can't afford for this Ten Hag project to fail. If this Ten Hag project fails, then nobody can tell when Man United will be back at the top of world football again. So please, thanks for your support. That has been my reaction to the news so far. As the transfer rumors come in and they intensify, we shall be discussing them from time to time. So please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Smash a like on the video, share the video, and let's grow this community together. Until you meet again next time, have a nice time to you all. Bye bye.